That's the way I keep it, man. I get fly for me. I get high for me. Don't get it confused, cause you liking what you see. Don't do it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after watching Scream 7, I have determined that this film was pretty mid. I had high expectations coming into the film, and I was let down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the obvious is always going to be completely stated. Sydney is an unkillable character. So what's the point in chasing after her? You're never going to kill her. And when it comes down to Ghostface, Ghostface is always going to meet its fate. No matter how many Ghostfaces are running around, they're always going to die to the hands of Sydney and or Gale Weathers. I mean, these two characters, Sydney and Gale, like, they're just almost untouchable. You know what I'm saying? Now, I hate the fact that in every film, you got Sydney moving away, further and further away from Woodsboro, but yet she is still somewhat traceable. If she's going off of the rails, off the grid, how are you still tracking her down? What footprints is she leaving behind that you're able to easily follow and track her down with? It just doesn't make any sense. And then even if they're not going about going directly after Sydney, it's always these little things that will basically draw her out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's super annoying. It becomes stale. I would love for this film, franchise to continue to make history. Heck, I would love to see them have 10 films. But when it comes down to it, I think it has reached its endpoint, in my honest opinion. Now, this is just me sharing my personal opinion. You have to watch the film in order to ultimately decide how you feel about it. And if you have watched the film, come back to this video and let us know what were your personal thoughts and or opinions on it. Now, I will also like to point out the fact that they were able to bring back, Neve Campbell. They were able to bring back Courtney Cox, David Arquette, Matthew Lillard. You guys know I'm in my 30s, so this is nostalgic for me to see all of the almost main grouping of characters brought back for the 7th film in the franchise. This was really incredible to my soul when it comes down to the nostalgic aspect. But when it came down to, just the storyline, the plot, and the characters, everything else felt pretty mid. This is definitely worth watching in full IMAX because some of the slashings were pretty nasty. But when it comes down to just overall you watching the film, I wouldn't rush into a theater and watch this. I would wait for it to hit Netflix or Paramount Plus or something like that. I would also like to point out that it does feel very empty because there are 2 main characters missing from the story. And we know why they're missing, right? Melissa Barea, who plays Sam, you know what happened with her and her whole social media outburst. That got her removed from the film, so she is never to be brought back. But when it comes down to Jenna Ortega's character, she was just basically supporting Melissa. I'm not saying that she was supporting her post, but I'm saying that she was just showing support for Melissa being removed from the project, that she decided to step down from the project herself as well. So you do feel like when you see all of these characters brought here and there's 2 major pieces missing, it does have a certain effect to how the film is going to play out.
Trying to make my mama proud of me. I hope my mama proud of me, cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream. I know my mama died of me, salute me, nasty down with me. Now 2 bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry. This guy gotta be, do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot.